Hello, students. Welcome back to Professor Persevere's yard. Yep, we're going to check out the trees. Now, the last time we were out here, it was the middle of April. That's right. But now it's the middle of May. A whole month has gone by. We're really close to it. And you'll see these trees are a lot different than they were the last time we were out here. So I want to start by looking at our big maple tree here. And look way up there, you can see. Now, you know, when we were back here in last month, you could see a lot of blue sky up there and just a few leaves, but now it's almost all leaves and just a little bit of blue sky. Because in 1 month's time in the spring, you get a lot of leaves growing, and that means this tree is nice and healthy, and it's a good place to start. But I really want to take you over and check out the fruit trees, because you're gonna see. Okay, so this is the peach tree. Now, you'll remember when we were out here last month, the peach tree had a few leaves and then it had a lot of flowers on it, and they were pretty pink flowers. But check this out. Now the flowers are gone, lots of leaves, and look at that. Look at it. Do you see it? Those are like little baby peaches. There's mess loads of them. Yep, they are all over the tree right now. Now, not all of those peaches are going to grow up to be yummy and delicious peaches. Some of them will fall off because that's a whole lot for a little tree, and some of them will get eaten by birds and squirrels and things like that, but I don't mind because I like seeing nature in my yard too. Anyway, look at the peach tree and little baby peaches, and that's pretty cool. In 1 month's time, it went from flowers to little teeny tiny peaches, and they'll keep growing as it gets longer in the summer and hotter and warmer. Yup! All right, so we've moved over to the pear tree, and you'll remember back last month in April, the pear tree had some white flowers and a few leaves, but now look up there. My, it is full of leaves. Just chock full. Well, I don't see any flowers anymore, but come here. Check it out, right down here in front of me. Do you see that little red and green thing? Yep, that's like a baby pear. And look, there's more over there and some up there, and they're all over the tree. And that's pretty cool because they're going to grow as the summer goes on. They'll grow into big old pears. And then Mr. Percy Bear here, the old professor, yep, I'll eat one of them pears. Good. Okay, dudes, we're going to leave the pear tree and I want to go visit another one. Yep, come on, come with me. Yeah, this is one of my favorite trees. And it's got one of those really good fruits too. You guys will love this one. Ah, yes, we are back at the apple tree. Okay, so we made it over to the apple tree, and this is one of my favorite trees because it grows apples, which are delightful. And when we came here in April last month, there was some flowers on the trees and a couple leaves, right? And now there's like more leaves, and look up here. Check out that branch up above me. Get in there, come on in close. You can do it. You see those up there? Yep, those are like the baby apples, right? They're still really tiny, but you know what? They're gonna grow up, and as they soak up the sun and the rain, they'll grow into big, healthy apples, and you know what happens then? Yeah, then I pick them and I eat them, and that's gonna be great. Okay, so that was the apple tree, and now I want to take a walk with you. We're gonna go over and check out the cherry tree. Yep, cherries! Let's go! Yep, that's the cherry tree, all right. Let's check it out. So you might remember the cherry tree had those white flowers on it, but they don't anymore. Nope, now the flowers are all gone. It's got a few more leaves and stuff, but it's filled with these cherries. Check them out, come on in. Do you see the cherries in there? They don't smell like cherries yet, but they will soon. Those are the cherries, and they're gonna be delightful. I'm hoping to get a little pie out of it, but I don't usually get a pie because of like the birds and the squirrels and such. Let's see if there's any birds around now. Let's listen for a second. I hear you, you darn varmints! Stop eating my cherry! Oh, sorry guys, I love the birds. They're great for the trees, and I like to watch them in the yard. Just leave me one or two, guys. Come on. Okay, I got one more tree to share with you. Let's leave the cherries, and we're gonna go check out our last tree. Well, we made it to the last tree. These look a little bit like the cherries, but they're a little bit smaller right now, which is kind of funny because once they grow up, they'll be a little bit bigger than the cherries. Actually, a good bit bigger. Yep, we're at our last tree, and this is the plum tree. And you'll remember that last time we were out here, the plum tree had some flowers on it and stuff, but just like all the other spring trees, the flowers are gone now because it's time to start growing the fruit. Yum. And these are plums. And there's lots of them. They're up here, and they're over there, and there's the, look, right over here. Check that out. There's even plums up there. Lots of plums, lots of fruit. I love it. And we're going to check this out again later in the summer. I'll come back and bring you out here again, and we'll look at the fruit. Maybe in another month. We'll check it out and see how it's growing. But I can't wait to get some of these plums and the cherries and the apples and the pears and even the peaches. Oh, so good. I love my trees. All right, dudes. I'll see you later. Baby fruit, baby fruit, baby fruit, baby fruit. Cannot wait, cannot wait, cannot wait to eat that fruit. It's gonna. You're still here. See you later, dudes.